Good morning, everyone. This is Deborah. I have not been on YouTube for a while, and I didn't expect to make a video anytime soon. Our father's been very quiet with me, and this morning, as I was doing my chores, I didn't realize it was Saturday because I don't work on Saturdays. I don't even do housework on Saturdays. I was just going around picking things up and straightening things out, and I felt a pressure of the Holy Spirit in my chest, and I knew that our Father wanted to speak to me. So I went and got my Bible, and I sat down to read, and I asked our Father if he had anything he wanted me to read, and he told me Isaiah 21. Now, Father gave me these verses years ago, and it was during the time when the Twin Towers hit the buildings. And the way I even saw that happen was at the time the Father had told me to stop watching TV, and he was teaching me himself. I did not know this was even possible. I was going through a divorce. I had lost everything. I was living in a house that I was going to renovate. I was actually in business as a builder, building houses, and this was a house I was going to renovate and sell. But I moved into there because we had to sell our family home. So Father had told me not to watch TV, and so he was just teaching me about the end days. And it's the first this had ever even, I had no idea that the Lord spoke to us personally. So one morning, my son was living with me at the time, and he had a big screen TV in the living room, and when I woke up that morning, the TV was on, and he had left for work. So I went down to turn the TV off, and I thought I was seeing a movie play because I was watching these airplanes crash into these tall tower buildings. And really, I thought it was a movie. But as I watched, as I was approaching the TV and thinking, this was a movie, I heard our Father say, Babylon. So I turned the TV off, and I knew that he had something to say. So I went upstairs and got my Bible out, and I looked up Babylon. I had no idea about Babylon at the time. So he gave me Isaiah 21, the fall of Babylon. And he told me that he was going to destroy it in 1 hour. So I have been waiting all of these years because I thought it was imminent. At the time, I thought it was imminent. And as things all played out, we could see that America was really being destroyed from within. And we know, and I will speak who it is. Obama is the beast. The Father showed me who he was before he ever became president. And he gave me scriptures from Isaiah showing me that he was going to destroy him. And when I saw who he was and that he became president, I just couldn't believe it. So I've been watching this all play out. I don't know how much more time we have. But this morning, when I was cleaning, just picking up, and I sat down with my Bible, I asked the Father if he had anything to say, and he said Isaiah 21. I am going to read this to you. I also wanted to share, I turned on my phone this morning, and I had a message from Gmail. If you can believe this, or not Gmail, Google. They gave me a message that they deleted the King James Version of my Bible from my phone because it said they were giving me messages. I didn't get any further because as I read it, the text disappeared. And how dare they? How dare they? So I just couldn't believe it. So here we are. And Father gave me Babylon again today. And I'm going to read the chapter. The burden of the desert of the sea, as whirlwinds. Oh, I know why I was going to share that. I'm sorry. My brain is not working like it used to. When when Father told me Isaiah 21, he made me start roaring and roaring and roaring. And I said, I have to read Isaiah 21. And I read it. As soon as I saw the title of the chapter, I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And with the knowledge that Google has taken it upon themselves to remove the King James Version in my Bible, I think that's taking it pretty far. Already, they're starting to censor us. All right, so Isaiah 21, the fall of Babylon is the name of the chapter. The burden of the desert of the sea, as whirlwinds in the south pass through, so it cometh from the desert, from a terrible land. A grievous vision is declared unto me. The treacherous dealer dealeth treacherously, and the spoiler spoileth. Go up, O Elam, besiege, O Media, all the sighing thereof have I made to cease. Therefore are my loins filled with pain, pangs have taken hold upon me, as the pangs of a woman that travaileth. I was bowed down at the hearing of it, I was dismayed at the seeing of it. Now, as I'm reading that, a woman in travail cries out and cries out. And when he gave me Isaiah 21 and I began to roar, we are in travail. We are travailing right now for the will of the Father to be done. My heart panted, fearfulness affrighted me. The night of my pleasure hath he turned into fear unto me. Prepare the table, watch in the watchtower, eat, drink, arise, ye princes, and anoint the shield. For thus hath the Lord said unto me, Go, set a watchman, let him declare what he seeth. And he saw a chariot with a couple of horsemen, a chariot of asses, and a chariot of camels, and he hearkened diligently with much heed. And he cried, A lion! My Lord, I stand continually upon the watchtower in the daytime, and I am set in my ward whole nights. And behold, there cometh a chariot of men with a couple of horsemen. And he answered and said, Babylon is fallen, and all the graven images of her gods he hath broken unto the ground. O my threshing, and the corn of my floor, that which I have heard of the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, ho, have I declared to you. Oh! Shalom.